Hello everybody. I am Zachariah the Ghostwriter. The previous video, man, made me want to talk about this. Normally, I don't have conversation with people in private and make videos about, what happened. I always keep things to myself. And I always take the burden, and I always suffer in silence alone. Because people don't know that when they are calling you in the middle of the night and they're telling you stuff that they're dealing with, they are leaving those things on your shoulders. And you have to go and pray about those things. You have to go and pray for a breakthrough. You have to, pray for these people, and you have to ask God, man, to bring victories in their lives. You have to ask your ancestors, man, to intervene. It's a spiritual warfare. And many people are not even aware of that. They are not aware that if you call me and you are dealing with whatever that you're dealing with, not knowing what you did, but you're dealing with whatever that you're dealing with, and you're calling me and you're talking to me about your situation and you want me to intervene, because of once you are including me into the stuff that you're dealing with, spiritually, I am drawn in. Whatever which is monitoring you, whatever spirit which is monitoring you, once you're talking to me and we are having a dialogue, you're explaining stuff, you're telling me, they're recording, they're like saying, he's in connection with so and so. They're checking in their files now. Who is so and so? They get me on their satellite dish and they're saying, they're saying, that one is so and so is. Technically, I'm involved in your spiritual warfare now. So the things that you're dealing with now, technically now, I become the enemy. Because of I'm trying to talk to you, to give you spiritual guidance, to give you spiritual wisdom, to give you an opinion, or to give you an information about a certain place, give you the address, or give you information about a certain river, or a certain cave, or a certain mountain, and give you information about transportation. Maybe the person will even ask for money. Can you please give me $100? Can you please give me $200? Once I am giving you that, that means I am on your side and I'm helping you to win against the other side. All right? And people don't see that. So I am drawn. And what does it mean? It means your ancestors, your guiding angels, couldn't win that spiritual war against your enemies. You are outsourcing now. You are calling for help. When you calling me, and I'm also going down to my knees and I'm calling my ancestors, because now this is war, they also get involved because of they have to protect me against whatever your enemy is sending. It becomes what? Technically, we are involved in your war, and that's the war that we were not even supposed to be involved in spiritually. So I just want to break things down so that people do understand. And it's important for you to say thank you when you are in a better position. It's important for you to remember that there is someone who you called not because of the person is your friend. No, because of you listen to stories and you recognize something. Victories after victories after victories. That means Mangeloi Anto Ahabo, they will do whatever to save that person. And now you call that person because you need that person to be involved in that war. Because of they hate losing, they will do whatever they can to save you and that person now. So it's that thing whereby people are sucking certain energy from you so that they can feel better. It's like those ones who call you when they have a lot of problems. After they told you about all their problems, they feel relieved. You hear the person say, oh man, after talking to you, I feel much better. I am so relieved. Yeah. The question is, why are you relieved? Because I spoke to you. Where does all the burden went to? It's transferred from you to me. When you do whatever you do, me, I'm left with everything. That's the reason why in many occasions you see people who are helping people spiritually, they charge people because of after that they have to go to a certain river or go to a certain place so that they can wash there and remove that heaviness, that burden that you dumped on them, So there was this other day where I received a phone call. He is one of many people, but I'm going to speak about this because of the previous video. I received a phone call from this other gentleman. I don't know the person. I'm so and so, man, I saw your numbers and I decided to call you. How can I help you, sir? Look, man, things are bad. The guy started telling me the things that he's dealing with, and to be honest, the battle was lost already. The guy was just losing the battle and he did everything. When you hear the person say, I went to different places, I went to, all failed. And others, they even tell him that, bruh, don't come back. Because of things that you are carrying, we cannot even put ourselves in the space whereby we can help you. Let it be the last day. And he was crying, saying, they don't even want to help me when I go there. He spoke with me and I gave him an ear. I remember he was like saying, bro, thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me an ear. And we spoke for over 30 minutes. I didn't know that will be one of many phone calls. From 3 o'clock during the day, calls started changing to 7 o'clock in the evening. Whenever the guy is dealing with a lot, I will pray. I will talk to this guy. I will tell him, do this, don't do this, do this. And sometimes when people are in desperate situations, I just listen and I tell him that, have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried that? Obviously those are temporary solutions. And from 7, the calls will go all the way to midnight. And because of I knew what the person is dealing with, I helped. As a person, I believe that my calling is to serve. And there was this other day whereby I received a phone call by 1 o'clock early in the morning. Talk to the person, and the first thing the person said, it's like, man, Opadile, I'm done. It's over. I cannot take this anymore. This is it. The guy said, this is it. And I quickly realized that, oh my God, this is a different phone call. And the guy started telling me stuff. He was very emotional, crying, and he said, man, I've been listening to your videos and they've been giving me a lot of courage, motivated me a lot, but this is where I end. And I just didn't want to go without saying goodbye to you. You are the only person that I can just call who I know is very strong, just to say you have a gift and don't sleep on your gift. You are healing many with your videos and you are not even aware that you're healing people. I know what you have done in my life, even if you didn't even meet me, even if you didn't even see me, even if you didn't know me. Only with your videos, only with your stories. And it was a tough night. It was a tough night because this person who wanted me to be the last person he's saying goodbye to, and I don't even know this person. You can imagine, how heavy that was to me. I have to tap into what we call the spiritual wisdom, spiritual counseling. I have to tap in, man. I have to get into this guy's brain. And he made up his mind. And you have to be careful with your words, because if you say something that you are not even supposed to say, it might be in you. The blame might be in you. Spirituality is different, man. You might be in the kingdom of heaven, you might be blamed for saying something that was not the right thing to say during that time. You need to be careful with your words. We spoke, and I said to him, let me pray. After we spoke, I said, let me pray. He said, okay, I just wanted to say goodbye. After our phone call ended, I have to beg God. I have to ask God, desperately ask him. I have to ask my ancestors. I have to, remind them that you are not going to do this to me. Remember, I'm that child you love so much. You fought so many fights for me. And this guy wants to do this now. And if it happens that he does this and I'm the last person that this guy spoke with, I don't want to be in this mix. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the brother did. I just don't know. But stop this guy from doing what he's going to do. Because I have siblings that I have to take care of. I have a child that I have to take care of. I have this and that I have to do. Remember, you promised me that you will walk with me, through thick and thin. Remember, you promised me that I will achieve this, I will achieve that. This cannot happen on your watch. If you really do love me, we are going to war against whoever who is making this guy feel like he wants to end it all. We are going to war. And when I am asking my ancestors, my people, calling them how I know how to call them, cry for them. It's a 1 o'clock prayer, 3 o'clock prayer, 4 o'clock prayer, 5 o'clock prayer. During the day, I'm praying for this guy. I don't know if I should call this guy. It's tough. Eventually, I call him. And he picked up. Like, thank God, he didn't do it. We spoke. And he said, after I spoke with you and you said you are going to pray, this and that happened to me. He said he called his mother. And his mom said, you see that man that you don't even know. Stay close to that man. He doesn't know you. You don't know him. But look at what he is doing for you. Whatever you do, please make sure that you are in good books with that man. Don't do your tricks with that man. Behave yourself. Do the right thing. Don't try to be too clever to this man. Make sure that all your things are aligned. He spoke with his mom. No problem, we spoke. Then he started telling me about his marriage, stuff like that. Obviously, that's counseling again. That's the spiritual wisdom. Because once he's dealing with what he's dealing with, he has a child, he has a wife. And I have to convince him, speak with him, show him what will happen when he's gone. Whatever that he's dealing with is not going to stop, because the child will have to deal with a lot. Plus, after losing the father, the wife will have to deal with a lot. Plus, after losing, the husband and also the father of a child, the family of the wife, this is how they might react. The uncles, and they are going to tap into the space, and this is going to happen. You don't need that to happen. Whatever that you're saying, I have this, I have that, your houses, your everything, it doesn't matter. Even if you're taking the shortcut, your wife and your child, they're going to lose all those stuff because of this. I showed him all the scenarios. It's a lose situation. You might think about taking a shortcut, but it's going to be worse for the ones which are left. And I said to him, if things are becoming very difficult, you mentioned that you have this, you have that, you have this, you have that. He sent me a picture of one of his luxury car. You have all this type of stuff? Yeah. Sell one. What? I'm like, yeah. Sell one. You need the resources. This is war. Because of if you don't do that, the uncle and the mother-in-law and the father-in-law, they are going to take care of your wife, and they will take your wife to places that they want to take your wife, and you will never have control of your wife anymore. Because of this is what is going to happen. Like actually the spirit, like to break things down for the gentleman. Like, brother, look, you're looking at this thing the wrong way. Obviously, the brother listened. Obviously, there are a lot of stuff which were happening. I cannot speak about them. I've never met a guy on the phone, everything. All right. Times goes by, the guy keeps talking to me. And the other day he calls me. Svat, my brother, I don't know if I should cry. I don't know if I should be happy. I said, talk to me. He said, there is a breakthrough. I got so much money. I've been waiting for so much. All these years, things were stuck. My friends who were closer to me, they're all gone. Businesses stopped. People owed me. Nobody wanted to pay me. And today, this is how much I received. And I was like, thank you, God, for going to war on my behalf. It's another victory. We won. Thank my ancestors, thank my people for listening and responding immediately. But the gentleman forgot that he is sitting on the throne because of he outsourced, because of he went out for help. Instead of him just saying thank you and he leave everything the way it is, he sat on the throne, he started talking the way he wanted to talk. Even if you didn't help me financially, but I appreciate what you did for me. So those were just guidance that I was giving you. My brother, this was the type of guidance that you can go and sit down with the social worker and they give you. You thought it's just the guidance that you can get when you're at the train station or in the taxi talking to a friend and go that deep and give you everything in details. You think it's just that. You think everything just happened miraculously. Things just happened, my brother. You don't know the cry I cried. You don't know the prayer I prayed. You don't know what I said to my ancestors. You don't know how I begged God. Anyway, the guy was talking and there was a lot whereby certain words were used, vulgar, which I was not happy, and he kept on apologizing. But he was so excited whereby he's using all these other words that he was not even supposed to use. I felt disrespected. Yeah, in the context of it, it's you're happy, you're dropping the F word and all these type of words because you're happy. You're finally achieving the stuff that you want to achieve. And I said, it's okay, we're great. And he kept saying, I need you to send me the account. I want to thank you properly so that you can have something. What you did was awesome. I'm like, no, bro, I always help people. I'm always helping people. Don't worry, it's fine. If you have your things right, just continue with your things. He keep on forcing that you should send me this so that I can just give you something to buy cold drink. Fine. At the end, I'm like, okay, no problem. This guy, what is he achieved? What he got is over $1 million. Yay! Do I talk about people's stuff and numbers? Okay. So it was a lot of money actually. It was a lot of money, the hundreds of thousands, if I may say. So if you just say, I want to give you one out of the hundreds of thousands that I have, close to whatever, I'm like, yeah, it's not going to do any harm. That's fine. So that was the last time I spoke with the guy. Right. And my chair is down. That was the last time I spoke with the guy. So when we were busy talking, and he kept on saying, "Bro, whatever you do, make sure that you send me the account." I'm like, I'm not comfortable sending just a person my banking details. No, send me the account, and saying all this type of stuff. And I sent the stuff to the guy. Ever since, it was like that. I just see on the status now that, oh, the brother now is busy with businesses. Now he's starting this, he's starting that. For the first time, I see even the woman on his profile. The brother now is doing very good. Beautiful woman, by the way. Now he can post the woman. It's all good. It's all good. All I'm just trying to say is, when you achieve certain stuff, don't sit on the throne and look at our people as if they are just soldiers which you can just sit down and look at them like and say whatever words that you want to say. I felt disrespected, and I felt like my ancestors were disrespected. And yeah, that's life. That's how things are. There are certain people who will come to you and take, and after that they will just disappear, and they feel like they can do whatever that they do. And it explained why he was saying many people that he went to, they told him not to come back. It's simply because of there were certain maybe behaviors that one cannot even deal with and he keep on doing them repeatedly. And my thing was always say, "Bruh, why do you force things that you know that you cannot do?" And I'm saying this because of the majority of you guys, you're going to call, and I'm not going to give you that time whereby we will go through whatever that you're dealing with and talk about spiritual wisdom and stuff. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because he's not the only person, and I'm going to share some stories with you guys, but I'm not going to tell you people's names. The things that people do, and after that person, what he did, the entire month I couldn't record. I couldn't record the video because of the energy the guy left on me. It was so heavy in a way that there was absolutely nothing that I can do. I mean, today is the first day whereby it's the 2nd of June, where I can sit down today and record videos. As you can see, I'm wearing the same jacket. I'm feeling much better. I can record videos after videos today. It's because of people dump certain things on us and they just walk scot-free. But it was a lesson, and I saw it, and I've learned a lesson. And it's not like you're going to be like you are rude to people. All the guy was just supposed to say, just like anybody that I'm always helping for free, even on K53, people that I'm just helping for free without wanting any cent, don't force me to do something, and at the end of the day, you just want to disappear on me, and you're making me stupid because of now I have to, what should I do? Because if it's during the week already, I look at that, even if it's 1,000 rand, obviously it's not that much, whereby you're looking at, okay, fine, when this person is doing this and that, I'm going to buy candles, come here, I'm going to pray, I'm going to take the trip, I'm going to go to Val, wash and do this and that. Once the person leave you hanging, you're like, you know what? We're not going to take people's stuff just like that. And when the time comes whereby one will be doing that spiritual teaching, spiritual healing and stuff like that, people will have to pay. So that when the person comes in, you help the person, and the person go their way, you go your way. Because of that's how people are. And let me tell you the second guy, what the guy did. And the guy was also desperate, and I have to go out of my way. And I was at work. so that I can help the guy. At the end of the day, man, people are something else. I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. And this is for educational purpose. Even if you are listening, my brother, there is no hard feelings. I just wanted to put it out there because of what you did. You know, it's a total disrespect for my ancestors. And I feel like in that way, I have to put it out there so that even next time when people are trying to call at night and trying to get my attention, they need to know they need to know that you decided to go and put it, dump whatever in. Yeah, so we can't drink water now, all of us, because of you. And if this type of stuff do happen in future, I am not going to war, on the behalf of anybody. And if I will have to go to war, it means there must be something valuable which I can gain from whatever service that I'm going to give, or whatever advice or whatever that I'm going to give online. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.